Alright, welcome back to the second part of this collection video. Bring out most of the ETBs. I also have like a bunch of like packs that I used to collect and some of the booster boxes. And I've got a few more stuff here and in this box here and more booster packs here. There's a lot more to show as well as some of my personal card collection in there and some slabs. But yeah, I wanted to get to here because thank you guys so much. I think some of you did subscribe. But I also want to address this. I'm going to make this as like a series. And we're going to call this like Clown of the Day, maybe, perhaps. It depends on whoever does talk into the chat. And I obviously want to address this one comment here that says, "Tell me you're new to the hobby without telling me. Yeesh, another bandwagoner." I did obviously reply, "Gatekeeping Pokemon might be the saddest thing ever. Sorry I don't have multiple thousands in boxes from each era. Unlike you." This is honestly probably one of the most pathetic comments I've ever seen. And you're probably thinking, why are you giving this guy attention? Well, to be honest, as small channels, regardless if it's negative or positive, I'm going to take advantage of people's comments and I'm going to piss people off. So if they do reply, I'm going to keep pissing them off. I don't really care. This guy seems like a troll because I've seen him in a bunch of different videos, so I really just couldn't give a fuck about this guy. But it is, like I said, it's sad that people like this person exists, mainly due to the fact that they're trying to gatekeep Pokemon, especially when Pokemon's at its like highest point. Like, I don't know about you guys, I've actually been into Pokemon since like 2015 X and Y era, like black and white when it came out. But I wasn't obviously into TCG for a while. I was like in and out. And I think I did make videos on this exact channel. I just haven't made videos since. If we go to when I joined or made this channel, it was back in 2014 when I actually started making content. I just deleted all the videos, but I was more focused of university back then, and I didn't really have much money at the time. So things have obviously changed, and yeah, I'm able to get this amount from my collection, so it's not too bad. Anyway, enough of the rambling. Let's not talk about this absolute retard, and let's move on to the video. All right, obviously we'll start with the PC ETB. Actually, let's not, because I will start with the regular ones, and I only have one, which is this Destin Ravels one. I won it in the raffle, but I got like a tear, so yeah, I still got it though, which is not too bad. I think it's doing pretty well actually, but yeah, I'll keep that for a bit longer. And yeah, let's move on to the other ones. We'll talk about the Destin Ravel stuff. I just haven't opened some of these boxes, like some of these, you know, from restocks. We've got a Destin Ravels PC ETB. We have another one, and I think we've got another one here. And then we have another one in here. I'm able to collect a bunch of these on the restocks. So yeah, just using different family members' addresses. Guys, if you're not taking advantage of Pokemon, especially at this time, like, what on earth are you doing, honestly? If you want something, you can easily get it. Also, we got some more PC ones in acrylic cases. We got another one there. We'll talk about that very soon. Bunch of packs, but we'll talk about that in the next section. We're going to mainly focus on the ETB section. And we'll start with this one. This is the Black Bolt White Flare from Pokemon Center on the pre-orders. I was only able to get two, so yeah, I'm still waiting on a restock on that. I don't think they will restock, honestly, unless they do. They haven't restocked, but I don't know. But yeah, I got it in a case form, because if you bought two, sometimes you might be lucky and get it in the actual case. But here in the UK, they actually ship them out in this. It's the reason why most of them are actually opened. So yeah, unfortunately, you can sell. And they put the labels, like the Royal Mail labels over here, and they just pretty much ship them in this. So I think in America you get double box, which is pretty cool. I think I talked about this, didn't I? Yeah, Destin Ravels. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have like 6 of them at the moment. They probably will do another restock on this. Hopefully, I don't know. Second restock they've had before, but let's talk about this one. What we got here, SV06. So this is Twilight Masquerade. I've got 2 of these left, and I believe I have another full case of them somewhere else. Was it SV06? Yeah, I think it's this one actually. I'm not really sure, but I know it is sealed. Actually, I think it's this one under here, but we'll keep on going. Let's see what's under this one. This one, which is not in a case box, but we'll figure it out what it is. I think I put a few temporal forces and stuff. Yeah, so we got some. Oh, we got temporal forces. It looks like we got a PC Prismatic Evolution. Pretty cool. we talked about these. We got more of these Temporal Forces. I hit on a restock, and then I was lucky enough they put it in an Iron Leaves PC case. So I was like, damn, I've got a case for it. So now I've got 4 of them. Not too bad at all. Also, I don't know if I mentioned at the beginning, but most of this is purchased by retail. I think there's only one ETB that I paid resale for, or market price or whatever. And it was this PC ETB here. I think it was like after the second restock, they had dropped quite a bit. So I bought 1 because I had 9 for retail. And I was like, well, let's round it to 10 because 10's better than 9, right? You know what I mean? Because it's really hard to see on the label, but I think it's my Stellar Crown PC ETB, if I'm not mistaken. There's SV09, I think that's J Together. But this one isn't being opened, so I don't know. J Together with a few random boxes in there. Well, I should have got 2 more of those to fill up the case early on, but I think they've gone up quite a bit, which is annoying. Could have got them for like 85 quid each. We've talked about that. SV 6.5, these are both Shrouded Fable. These are fully cased PC cases, whatever you call them. I haven't actually opened them. But I know there is a EV Day promo card in them, so, and Big Massive Jumbo one. So I got them when you were still able to buy like 4 in a case. So that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. And these ones, obviously, these are Prismatic Evolution cases. We got 1 here, as you can tell. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have another one here. So we've got 2 full cases of Prismatic, and then I got 2 separate ones. Obviously, one's here, and one's in that box there. That totals 10 of those bad boys. I don't even know the prices yet. I need to figure out an app, you know, to, you know, kind of work it out. Guys, I don't know which app is the best, because there's, like, so many different ones. So let me know which is the best app to calculate this. Who knows, in the future I might get sponsored. Who knows? That's another SV Fab. Now, I think this one, yeah, SV06. So this is Twilight Masquerade. This is kind of annoying because it's kind of like messed up the box, but yeah, it's not too bad. I think that's all my PC ETBs at the moment. Like I said, Mega Evolution should be coming around the corner. A little hidden tag. I've actually got some Mega Evolution pre-release, so yeah, we've got a few more extra packs there. PC ETBs for Mega Evolution should be arriving Thursday or Friday, depending on how I feel, but I don't know how many I've got. I think I've got like 3 of them, so which is kind of annoying, but oh well. Hopefully banking on the restock, we'll get like a bunch more, so. And yeah, that's about it. I'm going to sort this out and then we'll move on to the next part. All right, let's move on to the next part, but first, I actually forgot to show you this, which is, not really PC ETBs, but it was a bunch of free pack blizzards, which I've got. I'm trying to think where I got most of these from. I think most of these were from the Pokemon Center. I remember like early January, February, they had like a bunch of Astral Radiance, and I believe it was Brilliant Stars, especially with these promos with the evolutions. And I was like, you know what, I like these. I'm going to get loads of these. And I got some from Paldea, Scarlet Violet, Obsidian, got a few of those. More of those. I got these from the EYC, Cleffa promo, and Paradox Rift. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I got this as well. I've had this since, was it the Van Gogh area? Back in late 23. I got a bunch of those when, you know, we got the promos of the Pikachu, so. And also, I hadn't mentioned this because there's something really cool in there. You know, since it's kind of hidden away, obviously we got the Eevee one, which was, that's the Pokemon Center edition because that was the canvas. It's a bit dusty, but oh well. But this one was from Amsterdam itself. So I got a bunch of these. Nobody really cared about these, but if I can open it out, you can somewhat see it a lot more better. It would be better, obviously, if I was going to show you in full, but it's the Van Gogh Pikachu. The painting, the canvas painting from Amsterdam itself. I got a bunch of these when it arrived, and yeah, I sold pretty much all of them, but I kept this one to myself. I do plan to get this framed, because I think buy one with a frame, I'm kind of annoyed. I should have got one with a frame, and that's like the authenticity from it. But yeah, those are doing pretty well actually at the moment, like really well. All right, let's go through some of the packs. Now, back in like 21, I did have a challenge for myself, and it was to collect every single artwork set of every single booster pack. I didn't do them all. I got distracted. I did a hiatus for about a couple of years, went back into it, and then I stopped again. And then obviously everything went up in price, and I pretty much don't want to be spending that much money on packs because some of the packs are really expensive. I think I got this for like 20 quid, I don't remember, but yeah, this is most of the X and Y stuff. And I think I have a couple of the like black and white stuff here. So we got black and white Reshiram, Zekrom. This is an interesting one. We've got some team up, like, I don't know how much these go for. We've got some sample packs. I think there's about 4 of them. I think I only paid like a couple of quid each, but yeah, not too bad. I collected them. I still want to do it, but like, you know, it's a little bit expensive at the moment. And we got, I think I got like 2 sets of most stuff, and I'll show you like some of the best stuff, which will be in here very soon. Breakthrough. Oh, there it is, the generation stuff. That's probably like some of the best stuff that I've got. I think I have like 2 sets of generations if we're going to pull them all out. I should really just do this, honestly. Like, who really cares about Pokemon packs like this? Oh, terrible. Nice, pull them all out. Oh, it's terrible, it's terrible. I'm going to have to sort all this out, it's crazy. Look at all those generations. You know, I think I got like 2 sets of generations. We got some, what, Roaring Skies, Evolutions, Dragon Majesty. I didn't collect all the Sun and Moon, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, I got a couple of Unified Minds. We got some Fates Collide. These are actually kind of expensive. Plasma Freeze, the hell. I think these are some of my most expensive ones that I did actually purchase, which were Boundaries Cross. Very expensive, in my opinion. But it kind of looks kind of crazy looking like that. That's a bit of a mess. We'll clean that up and we'll move on to these. Right, so this one should be the Sword and Shield era. I think I'm missing just Celebrations, which I'm not sure why. I'm missing like one of the most hyped sets. But we've got Crown Zenith. We've got a bunch in here. Shining Fates. I think Evolving Skies might be like the most duplicate sets that I have. I think I've got about 3 sets of those. What are these? Silver Tempest. Shining Fates. We got Vivid Voltage. Rebel Clash. Then this should be... It should go in order really, but I don't know. The Base. And Fusion Strike. Should have a few more sets of that, honestly. Then I got like loads of those. Evolving Skies, Astral Radiance. I think this is Lost Origin. Yeah, Lost Origin. And yeah, and just these on top. I need to get a bigger box of this. So many of them. So many of them. And this one at the moment is the Scarlet and Violet era little box. I should, like I said, get some bigger boxes. But we're pretty much finished with Scarlet and Violet because we're on to, you know, Mega Evolution. So yeah, I think the only ones that I need from Scarlet and Violet are Surge and Sparks. What else do I need? Surge and Sparks. I need one more Destined Rivals because I've got 2 Mewtwo's for some reason. And I'll probably get like another set of Destined. I've got a bunch of Prismatic. And I think Black Bolt, White Flare, I believe that's what I need. And I think that's it for that. So yeah, now on to the Mega Evolution era. I will be collecting Mega Evolution era, and I think personally I'll be collecting more than just packs of Mega Evolution because I think that is personally the best era Pokemon has ever come out. I'm going to make a video on that, explaining my reasons why. Mainly just because of the set itself and how well received it's been for base set. And honestly, if base set's good, then obviously specialty set and throughout is going to be even better. Alright, let's move on to the good stuff, which is booster boxes. Start off with these because this is a bit of a weird one because we got Silver Tempest and Paldea Evolved. I can't remember how much I paid for these. I think I paid like 80 or 90 quid each for these when, like last year and something. I believe I paid a couple more at like 250. So yeah, that was like the whole scare in quotations of, oh, the reprint of Paldea. It's going to drop, and then there was no bloody booster boxes, were there? They were just lying. But yeah, there were some restocks here in the UK. I picked most of them up. And then there was some restocks in June for Silver Tempest. So I got like 4 of these. And as you can see, we've got some Silver Tempest. I paid like $2.10 for these each. So that was a pretty easy buy-in. They're not like perfect, but Like the tops are a bit squashed, but the seals themselves are completely fine. There's no rips or tears, which is good. Kind of funny story, my postman left them out in the rain, which was really annoying. The box was completely wet through, but they didn't actually get to the booster boxes, which was thumbs up. Very good. I mentioned these in my other video, but obviously I'll mention them again, because obviously some people might not be here from the past video. These are the Japanese special boxes that came out this year, the Tohoku. We got the Hiroshima, and I am expecting the Fukuoka one, which is the Latios one. So I've got all three coming, so I've got the trifecta. Unfortunately, I was not able to get this for retail, but I was able to get this one and the other one that's coming for retail. So it kind of helps, you know, not having to spend nearly $1,000 on these 3 boxes. So thumbs up is great. If you don't know how to do that, go apply to the Japanese lottery. I would highly advise searching up. I do have a video, so you can find it on my YouTube channel. So, but the prices have gone up since I made that past video. It was like £40 to buy a whatchamacallit, a free phone number from Japan. Now it's like 70 quid, which is insane. So yeah, demand has definitely gone a lot higher on these and Japanese products in general. Just if you didn't watch the previous video, which was my part 1, I am expecting to put a shelf here so we can display most of the products, which is, you know, pretty good. We got some stuff in acrylic cases. They're a bit dusty, but oh well. Prismatic Evolutions, pretty cool. Then we got this one for Destined Rivals. Most of these I've paid pretty much retail, except for this one I had to pay $250 for. Even though I got one for retail on release, I sold it and I was like, hang on a minute, I kind of do want one, so I bought another one when it went slightly up in price. Strange. Anyway, I bought one for $250. Now obviously you've seen the prices, they're like what, $400? So I'm kind of lucky about that. Anyway, we got some Temporal Forces. These are obviously the stuff that you want to see, the booster boxes. I paid like £90 for this on TikTok Shop, way before people actually realized, you know, booster boxes were very undervalued and, you know, worth buying. Now obviously they're going up like crazy. Retail is the new steel. And we got Twilight Masquerade. I think I paid retail in the Pokemon Center. Actually, no, I lied. I actually got a discount from EYC, so I got like a 15% off. So I only paid like $120 or something for it. So it's crazy finding a discount for the Pokemon Center. Insane. They don't do that often, but yeah. Twilight Masquerade. I think I got 2 of these. And obviously at the back, we got some more Paldea Evolved. I think I paid on average 80 or 90. And I believe I paid one for like 1 or 5 on Chaos Cards. If you're from the UK, you'll know who Chaos Cards is. Let's get into more nitty gritty. Some of the special stuff is in this little box right here, so let's get onto it right now. Guys, if you made it this far, leave a like, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. This is the cool stuff that I've got that I keep in this box right here. We've got like, more booster boxes and stuff, but yeah. 25th anniversary. Got this from Stocky Woxy, or whatever it's called. This was when it released. I don't even know if it's real or not, I'll be honest with you, with StockX and the terrible authentication, but yeah, I don't really know. I'd be interested to see what this is. But someone else will find out if I eventually sell it. Then we got a sealed copy of Black and White. Or should I say white version. Zekrom, the goat. You don't understand where Zek in my name comes from. It comes from this Pokemon right here. This is why my name is PokeZek. Anything Zek is this fucking dude right here. So yeah, 2011. Then we got some, oh, it's like 2009 actually, I don't know. I don't remember the year. We got some Evolving Skies blisters. I believe these come with Chilean Rain, the Latios pin. Pretty damn cool indeed. And in here we got a dragon theme deck, obviously, with my favorite Pokemon. If you don't know, you know now. It's Flygon. It's the reason why I'm trying to collect most of the stuff for Flygon, so I'm kind of happy with whole Phantasmal Flames, you know, and the Flygon illustration rare, so yeah, I'm happy about that. More Flygon love. We need that. Then we got this like weird little eraser which comes with Evolving Skies. I think it was like £8.99. I did actually buy some of these for markets. I think I paid like £30 or something for this. Just because, you know, blister form in Evolving Skies is pretty rare. And it comes with an Eevee promo, which is insane. So, yeah. Not too bad at all. And obviously the 3-pack blister. I kind of wish I bought more of these, but oh well. I don't know how much this is, but I think I paid like 120 for it, which was insane. And then in there is probably the most expensive stuff ever, not including these booster boxes. But as you can tell, we got Brilliant Stars, come off its magnetic thing. We got a Brilliant Stars, we'll put that there. We've got a Twilight Masquerade, paid retail. This was on a restock early this year. They did drop Brilliant Stars. If you know, you know. Brilliant Stars again. I had like 3 of these. I sold one for like way too cheap, but oh well. Then I got a Surgeon Sparks. Now I believe one of these actually has a tear in it, so which is very, very annoying, but it's not that one. I believe it's that one. I don't want to get them all out, but we've got another Silver Tempest. We've got a Paldea Evolved, a Scarlet Violet base. I paid like 75 for that. Is that another Paldea? Is that Paldea? How many Paldeas do I have? 1, 2, I should have 4, yeah. Yeah, I should have 4. And then a Surgeon Sparks again, which I think I paid like 100 or something. And I bought this on a raffle or on eBay. I won the auction. Just because it's Flygon. I think I paid like £70 or something for it. It was 900 yen. Insane. And then this is probably like the best, like, don't destroy any of it, which is annoying. Try and not destroy it. Obviously, as you can tell, what it is, it's such a mess. We've got a full set, an artwork set actually, but it's in blister form of Team Up. We've got the Pikachu promo, the Mimikyu promo. We've got each of the pack artworks. We've got another one here. And we got another one there. So we've got a full set of Team Up. I think I paid 170 for this. It was last year. It was like April time last year I paid for this. I think I paid 170 for the sets. And obviously it goes for about £1,000 right now. Sorry, $1,000. Everything gets exchanged into something stupid. But yeah, this is probably one of the best purchases I've made so far. There was another one that I did. It was a 5th anniversary box, but I sold that and I really regret it. But anyway, yeah, that's probably my most regretful. But artwork set, not too bad at all. And yeah, that's it. We'll move on to the last bit of this section, which will be single cards and slabs. All right, so the final part of this video, we'll talk about some of the single cards. Obviously, you should know by now my favorite Pokemon is Flygon, so I did collect a bunch of singles for Flygon. A bunch of duplicates, mainly just because of the fact that there isn't actually many cards for Flygon, which is a good thing. I'm going to take that as a positive most of the time, just because, you know, one, I don't have to spend a lot of money on, you know, collecting all of the cards, even though I've bought like 4 of the same one. But another thing I like is it's not as popular, like for example, a Charizard or an Umbreon. So the value of these cards are pretty cheap. So I'm happy about that. I'm very happy about that. But yeah, I don't think I've collected them all yet. There's still a few more I probably need. This is the last one, the Surgeon Sparks. I've got a bunch from Inferno X in Japan coming from Japan, so I'm happy about that. And on the back here, we got some like weird training ones which I collected. I've got a few of these Pikachus, the Zinnias Resolve, the Braixen. And I was having like some kind of weird like trainer collection phase. And then we got this one. And then that was it. I just kind of stopped. But let's move into the best part, which is probably this. Filled with a few slabs and a few promo cards. Now I will tell you this, there's not many PSA slabs. I mainly only collect Gem Mint 10s. There is one Ace 9 for some reason. It was like a Flygon one. I was like, you know what, I'll take that. And I believe it's this one here. So yeah, we got the Legend Maker, I believe it is. I believe this is from Legend Maker, but I'm not really sure. But it's a Mint 9 by Ace grading. Could probably regrade that, honestly, because it looks like it could be a 10. I mean, it looks pretty much perfect in my opinion, but I mention it all the time. Flygon is my favorite Pokemon, so obviously I'll be collecting slabs of Flygon. So we got another one. I got these really cheap, so. Then I did some research into 25th. I bought these back in January. I think I paid, how much did I pay for this? 50 for this, because I got 2 of them. And the guy was asking like 120, so I got a deal. So I got both of them for 100. And then I got this one, the Mew EX. I think I paid like £48 for this. I haven't really checked prices, honestly. I'll probably check them next year or closer to like the 30th anniversary. Another Flygon, full art. These are probably some of the more expensive Flygon ones that I've got in Gem Mint 10. We've got a Winners and basic card. I think I paid like... I checked a couple of days ago. I think I only paid like, what, 100 and something? It was like a 117 for this. And this one's probably like... has one of the lowest pops in my opinion, but we've got the Holland Phantoms. I think it's the reverse hollow for this, and this is a 10. And back from 2006, interesting. But yeah, I believe the pop's like 28 or something. It was at the time like 10. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. And I got it for a really good deal. It was like £200 back in 2021. And then I went on a little investing spree. Actually, not really, but I got a Pokemon Center EV, because obviously this will just go up. If the Prismatic Evolution PCTBs are just going to go up, obviously the card from the promo is going to go up. So I had to secure this. I personally should have bought a few of these like a couple of months before I purchased this one, because I did pay a lot for this. I paid like 550 for this. I think last sales now are like 600 plus, but a month previously I could have got these for like less than 300, which was actually sickening in my opinion. Next up, we got this one. We got the Umbreon Gold Star from the 25th anniversary. Don't forget, it's not the original one. But this, I paid 71 for it back in January. I had a few of these. I did sell one. I don't know why. Also, look at this. It's a Gem Mint 10, by the way, and that's in it. And you can check the you can check that, and then it'll actually show you on the back. I don't know why. I didn't see that on the eBay. I just bought two as like a quantity, and that was one of them on the back, which is pretty interesting. But I mean, the guy said, well, it's a 10 and 10's a 10. But like I said, the next collector that wants this is going to look at that and go, I don't want that, you know? I don't know. Everyone gets a little bit weird when it comes to PSing, like checking the quality. But anyway, it's a 10. I paid 70. It's still worth a lot. Then we got the Greninja promo from the Shroud Fable box. I had to get this. I should have bought the Kingdra. I'm so stupid for not buying the Kingdra when it was less than 100 quid. I bought this for like 160 back in February. And I should have got the Kingdra one, which was like 100 and less at the time. So yeah, that was my mistake, because I think the Greninja one is not Greninja. The Kingdra one is doing way better than the Greninja. But it is still a sick looking card. If you see this in person and in the light, it looks so cool. One more left. We've got some pennies. I was looking, this was in January. I was like, everyone was talking about if there's an Umbreon in the card, go buy it kind of thing. So I went ahead and bought this for like 60 quid. I think it's still around that same price at the moment. But, you know, I mean, it's got the Umbreon. So who knows what might happen to this guy in the future. If trainer cards go well and everyone's like, oh, well, it's got Umbreon in it, I'm going to willing to pay more. I'll take that, you know. Okay, last up is the promos that I have been collecting. We'll start with these ones, but these are all pretty much Lucarios. So I don't know how many there is, but there's a few of these. I think I paid on average like $2 or $3 each. So obviously you know how much this is worth now. It's quite a bit. We've got a few in here. You can see they've got an Espeon, and then we got the, I believe this is for pre-ordering Scarlet and Violet. You get this. I'll have to open it, and yeah, I got some Ceruledge. Alright, so these promos aren't really the best ones, but we got ourselves a stamped Espeon. We got a stamped Umbreon. I don't know where you got those from, but we got a Pikachu here. Pikachu here. This was from a regular Twilight Masquerade. That's Shrouded Fable. We got another one from Paldean Fates. I don't know if this is the Pokemon. I don't know. I might have opened one. I don't know. We got a Scorbunny on the ball. We got another Ceruledge. Okay, so funny story with these Ceruledges. There was a restock for Pokemon 151 on the Pokemon Center, so I bought one of each because they featured this promo, and I should have probably bought 4 in one cart because I would have got a case for it. And if I didn't sell the case, you know, it's worth a lot of money, but oh well. I don't have any PC 151s. I sold them early this year before they went up to like nearly $700 to $1,000. Quite stupid of me, but oh well. We move on. I don't know, we got a couple more. Actually, we got the best ones, should I say. These are all just EVM Pokemon Day ones, so there's not really much to talk about these. But these are probably my most expensive promos in this little thing. So yeah, let's take a look. All right, so like I said, these are probably the most expensive promos that I've got in that little case over there. A little bit of cellophane. I think there's like $2,000 worth of promos. It's crazy for how little there is, but yeah, these are like, what, 700? I'm not sure how many these are, but these are like 700. Obviously, I got these from when obviously they restocked. I had about 15 of these at the time, and now I'm left with 2. So kept 2 at least. I'm happy about that. These were like the best ones I could find, but yeah. Then obviously we got the Mimikyu. This is the Pokemon Center stamp. And then obviously we got a Snorlax one, which I unfortunately did open a 151 PCETB. And I got absolutely shafted, so I didn't get anything. I got like 2 EXs. And then this is from the regular one, because I believe that you got 2 separate ones, which is... I'm not sure about these cards, but I think these are slowly moving up, because I feel like the special delivery Charizard is pretty goddamn cool, in my opinion. So I have like 4 of these. I think I got a couple at retail, and I paid some on eBay. Back when it was kind of expensive, I think I paid like £50 each, but they should do pretty well in the future. Couple of years' time, definitely. Squirtle with a Pokemon Center badge. Now, I got these when you had to buy a 151 UPC on the Pokemon Center. That was like the only product that you could buy to get this card. So I bought 2 of them on the Pokemon Center at the time. Kind of wish I bought more, but oh well. And then this was from the promo earlier this year, the Team Rocket's Tyranitar with the Pokemon stamp. And yeah, I think all these together probably would be over $2,000 if I had to guess. I haven't really checked, and perhaps, like I said, I will make a video actually recording all of these, the value, and I could probably value my entire collection. So yeah, if you might want to see that, obviously, check that out in another video. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it. That's pretty much everything that I've got. I don't know if I mentioned these, got those, got that. Obviously, there'll be more stuff coming. Mega Evolutions is arriving soon. And yeah, obviously, the collection will slowly increase as we move along. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, leave a like, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. Really does help out. If you want to see more of this type of content, let me know in the comments. And yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching. Pikachu says bye. 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 See ya.